am here with Katelyn McCoy. How are you?
I'm well. How are you, Tristan?
I'm good. I'm hanging in there.
That's good.
So we've got a bunch of ag folks who probably, they might know you, they might not know you from, GP, or if they've had you for like a class or anything, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So give us a little lowdown. Who are you? What do you do?
My name is Katelyn McCoy. I work in the College of Agriculture as the instructor for agricultural communications.
Okay.
I teach one GEP section. This semester wasn't ag, but I have taught the ag section before. I advise Sigma Alpha. I advise the ag communicators of tomorrow, and so kind of that's who I am here in the college.
What's Sigma Alpha?
It is a professional agriculture sorority. They work to strive for academic excellence, do philanthropy stuff, but they're all sisters in agriculture who have common ground, being agriculture majors or be interested in agriculture. You don't have to be an ag major.
Right on. If you wanted to get to know you, what is something that I would need to know?
There's a few things that you need to know, but the main thing is I have the cutest dog in the entire world, and his name is Ben, and I have a picture to show you.
Ben, look at his little bandana.
Do you see that? Do you see it? Can you see it on the screen?
Yes, it's perfect.
Great. That's him, and he is a Beagle Rottweiler mix. I think I rescued him, so I don't exactly know.
Yeah.
He will turn 3 in January, and he is my very best friend in the entire
She's a puppy.
Yeah, a little bit. He looks like a puppy, so some people, they'll come up to me and they'll go, "Oh my gosh, he's going to be a big boy. Look at his paws." And I'm like, he's going to be 3 next year. He's fully grown. So, but he's the goodest boy.
Yeah, that's baby age. We consider that young.
Yeah, yep.
Okay, so what is a course that you struggled with in college?
Oh man, that is a question, isn't it? that is a question. I actually, my very first semester here at Missouri State, because I went here as an undergrad, grad school. Now I teach here. I love this place like a little too much. But I actually failed my first math class.
Okay.
I've never been very good at math, and so I had the tutors, and I had got straight C's in high school, and so I get here and I got placed based on my ACT score in intermediate algebra, which is math 103, I believe, and I failed the whole thing. And then I get to the next semester and I finally got it. And then I tried math 135 and that was too much. And so I settled in math 130 and I passed math 130 with a B. So
good.
But I did fail math 103 intermediate algebra.
Do you have any advice for someone who's taking that?
Oh man, yeah, I do. Don't schedule it for 8 a.m. That's my first piece of advice, because you will not go. And then my second piece of advice is to choose a really great teacher based on Rate My Professor. That's what I'll say about that.
Right on. Cool. If you could tell your past self anything, what would it be?
Oh man, that is an excellent question, Tristan. I would, it depends on what age I am, but I would mostly say to take good care of yourself mentally. Your mental health is vitally important to you as a human. Your physical health, your spiritual health, just make sure that you are putting you as a priority, because sometimes in college we get lost with the to-do lists, we get lost in the friendships and the social side of college, which are all excellent things. They're so excellent. However, sometimes you just got to take a step back and remember that you are a priority and only you can take care of you.
It's true. See, I know that you really wanted to say go bet on the Blues, but
I did. We'll see how this year the Stanley Cup didn't go our way, but next year I'm hoping for a better result. So I'm banking on another Chiefs Super Bowl this year.
Okay.
That's what I'm banking on.
And do you have any advice for students that are starting to register for spring classes?
Yeah, I would say to know your limits. A lot of times people try and overload to 20, 21, 22 hours, and it doesn't end up going well for them because they don't know their limits. And so I would say be aware of your limits, but also schedule at least one class that you're super excited about. Schedule one class in your major. Don't have all gen eds because you're not going to be passionate about that. So schedule a class that you are excited about, schedule within your limits, and make sure that you're meeting with your advisor because they have invaluable knowledge that can help you be successful.
Very, very true. Retweet that.
Retweet.
Okay, so if you had a bad first half of your semester as a student, how do you make up for it in the second half?
So I think the first step I would say about that is to realize and take responsibility that something has gone wrong.
Yeah.
Whether that is in your control or out of your control, meaning you didn't study as well as you could have in the first half. You know that you weren't prioritizing school, or you didn't know how to study for this test and now you do. You didn't know what this instructor expected of you and now you do. So it's important to realize and take responsibility for that. And then make a realistic plan moving forward. So now we've realized something has gone wrong, and how are you tangibly, realistically going to make a plan to get through? Because we're getting down to the wire, people.
Yeah.
And so then once you have that plan, meet with your advisor, meet with the instructor. I feel like people sometimes are not necessarily afraid to meet with us, but they don't want to admit that something's gone wrong or that they need help. And so we literally get paid to help you. And so let us do our jobs and help you, but understand that you need to take responsibility for yourself first, and then we can help you. And then follow through with your plan. Make sure that you're making time to study every day. Make sure that you are studying in a way that is most effective for you, whether that's working in a group, making flashcards, or just reading the textbook quietly by yourself. Yeah.
But what's your go-to study?
My go-to is flashcards.
Okay.
I have a hard time sitting still. I have a hard time, with the memorization part of things. And so, especially like you have to do this step in math, then you can do this step, then you can do this step. And so I was a flashcard queen. Even when I got to grad school, you have to take this test called the GRE. And I had a stack of flashcards probably 18 inches high just for the GRE. And so lots and lots of flashcards. That was my study method.
I have to read the whole textbook.
The whole thing.
I'm like, leave me alone. I'm going to read the whole thing.
Yeah.
And we'll be good.
That is awesome, but I am so not like that.
Okay, I got a fun one for you here.
Yes.
Where's your favorite place in Springfield?
I was kind of confused by this question. To go to do what? Or just what's your favorite place?
So I'd say Target.
Target
is mine.
That's funny. That's super funny. Okay. I guess my favorite place in Springfield would be my house.
Okay.
I love having my friends over. That's where Ben lives. So I love my house. I love that feeling of community, but also I would say if you were to ask me where you could find me in Springfield, probably some Mexican restaurant. I am a sucker for a good burrito.
Okay, solid.
Yep.
You want to plug a good one?
I do. It's hard to pick just one. Anything but Mexican Villa.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to go with. Anything, sorry Mexican Villa, but it is.
And they're not watching.
Yeah,
it's
okay.
I was
if you're watching, I'm so sorry.
Cool. So what's a resource on campus that too few people know about?
Can I say two?
Yes.
Okay. The first one I would say is the bear claw.
Okay.
I think people know about it, but they're scared to use it.
Yeah.
I think people know about it, but they are feeling a little embarrassed that they need extra help and extra tutoring. So I'm going to look into the camera. And I'm going to say, go use the bear claw if you are struggling. I used it when I was in school. It is only a benefit to your grades, and it only requires extra effort from you to actually go.
Yeah.
There are people there who excelled in the classes that you're in, and they can help you soar to new heights. If you're expecting a B, go to the bear claw. They may be able to help you get an A.
Yeah.
Okay? There's no embarrassment in admitting that you need a little extra help. All right?
True.
And then the second one is the counseling center. Like I said earlier, mental health is super important, and being able to go on campus. They have a bit of a wait list right now, but at least taking that step to get on the wait list is really important. So I would say,
and it's free.
Why wouldn't you do that? Taco Bell is more expensive than getting a counseling session,
right? We all know that you don't take your car to go get that weird light that comes on checked.
Right.
But you should go get yourself checked.
Go get yourself mentally checked. That's right.
Awesome. So the big question, because I'm in your office right now.
Yes.
What do you do during office hours? Why would I ever come to your office during office hours?
Netflix.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
No, she's not.
Kristen, you're gonna get me in trouble. What do we do during office hours? Mostly we're catching up on email. It's all very dull and boring.
Yeah.
we're catching up on emails. We're making advising appointments. We're waiting for somebody to come ask us for extra help. You know, our doors may be shut right now because of COVID, but you can always knock. Okay? And so we're just waiting for students to come, mostly catching up on emails and grading and all the really boring stuff that we have to do. But mostly waiting for students to come ask for help.
So it sounds like you might need just a random student to come in and provide some entertainment, right?
Right. It is so, the monotony of the day is broken up by excellent students and excellent coworkers. So.
Awesome. And so if they were going to do that, where is your office?
My office is Carl's 216, not 229.
Not 229.
Carl's 216, which February 16th is actually my birthday.
Oh.
So 216, I call it National 2 days before Katelyn's birthday day. That's Valentine's Day. It's National 2 days before Katelyn's birthday day.
Solid.
And so, 216, come visit anytime. Wear your mask. Bring your mask. It's going to be a great time. And I have students come in here and just like chill and talk. Like,
solid.
That's fine with me too. If I'm not busy. If I'm busy, I won't say come in. If I'm busy, I'll be like, and that's it. So you won't hear anything from me. But come knock. We're always here to help, and that's literally what we get paid for. So.
Cool. Awesome. Well, I hope you'll have some guests after they see this video.